Hello wrestling fans! Today we got a brand new trailer for WWE 2K22. This trailer came with the official cover superstar reveal of Rey Mysterio. So we're going to go through this new trailer and pick out everything you might have missed. The trailer opens at the 2K headquarters and we see Tim the Tatman entering the building. Already we have a few interesting things you might have missed, like the 2K staff member walking by holding the Undertaker's urn. There is a clothing rail with what looks like various wrestling attires on it. I can't quite make out all of them, though I think you can see a New Day attire. Let me know if you can make the others out. You can also see a sign for the Firefly Funhouse. Very interesting. Next, here is Xavier and Kofi, and in the background you can see Jerry the King Lawler's attire and his crown on a mannequin. Alexa Bliss and Lily are seen swinging on the swings. This swing is actually where the Firefly Funhouse sign is attached to. If you look behind the swings, an Undertaker attire is visible. In this clip we get a better look at the King's attire, while Riddle rides by on a scooter eating a donut. You can also spot a women's Money in the Bank briefcase. Big E and Bobby Lashley are motion capping chair shots. There appears to be a mountain of chairs behind them, which is quite interesting. MVP is seen in the next shot apparently watching on with the visual concepts crew, or most likely actors. On the TV screens in this room we see one with what I think is Becky Lynch winning the Money in the Bank briefcase and the other of Rey Mysterio making his entrance. Another note in this clip is there's a ton of Rey's attires scattered around. You can see the Joker mask amongst others, which could point to the matches that may appear in 2K Showcase. If you look to the corner there's another clothing rail with a bunch of other superstars' entrance gear. Now we have our first look at Bianca Belair as she hits a move on Rhea Ripley. Then we have a better look of Drew McIntyre and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns being hit with a Claymore kick. This is one of my favourite moments from the trailer, with Roman Reigns performing a drive-by by holding Drew McIntyre's sword, and you might have missed that Paul Heyman is driving the buggy. Next we have in-game Reigns performing a spear, which is the same animation as last year, and behind them we see the announce team, with a remodeled Corey Graves, Michael Cole, who doesn't look much different, and also a remodeled Byron Saxton. Another spot is Greg Hamilton, who was released by WWE but seems to remain the 2K22 ring announcer. Next we have Kane chokeslamming Lashley, and Kane now has a more accurate attire than the previous trailer. If you cast your mind back, Kane had a rather strange mashup including gloves and tights from another era. Here, it seems to have all been fixed. Dana Brooke receives a pump handle slam from Rhea Ripley. Then we have an Undertaker bobblehead on display. This is the same attire we saw earlier in the trailer. MGK is spotted playing the drums. He will be the official soundtrack producer for the game. What's interesting about MGK's inclusion in the trailer is there's been some rumours that he was once set to be the pre-order bonus character. This is not the case, but could he still be a playable character? The Dead Man has had plenty of teasers in this trailer, but this time he appears in real life. As he's about to chokeslam the tats of Tim the Tatman, it transitions to an in-game chokeslam being performed by Taker to Robert Roode. This is our first look at both superstars. From what we can see, Undertaker's model has been considerably updated, notably having eyeliner and a new hair sculpture. His body appears to have some remodelling too. In this clip we see the Street Profits busting some moves, which seems to be a new entrance motion. It looks like they're in the Money in the Bank arena, judging by the design on the inside of the ring posts. Onto a pretty cool shot of The Miz starring Seth Rollins over the top rope and through a table. Rollins appears to have a different attire than in the Hit List trailer. This could mean one of two things, that Rollins was changed, or he may be getting multiple attires in the game. Next we get our first look at the legend Ultimate Warrior, who seems to be pretty much the same as previous years, and an attire which we've seen before. Looking behind the Warrior there's a Macho Madness crowd sign, and also a Nia Jax shirt on a fan. There was a Nia Jax shirt spotted in the previous trailer. Obviously Nia is no longer with WWE, but she might just make the game. Bobby Lashley performs an in-game chair shot to Big E, which ties back to the mocap scene earlier. We gain a quick look at a referee, who looks familiar as one of the options we have come to know from prior games. Then we have two first looks. A remodeled John Cena, who I think looks really good, and a look at Naomi making her entrance. The trailer moves on to My GM and a selection of GMs you can choose from to play as. it begs the question whether you can pick to be a version of yourself. Some GM statistics are shown, a drama curve and a match card featuring superstar renders of Dana Brooke, Tamina, Miz, Ivar, Bianca Belair, Roman Reigns and Big E. Ricochet is shown making his entrance, but in a different arena in my GM. I'm guessing you're starting off in the minor leagues, and this looks like some sort of gym. By the looks of it, a college type. Here we get our first look at Shotzi Blackheart and her entrance with a custom tank. This should definitely be a cool entrance to see in game. John Cena is shown again, now with his cap off, and he has new hair, which represents his current look. He sets up Miz for the 5-knuckle shuffle. The boss Sasha Banks makes her entrance, with a new motion and a much improved model. This looks really good. On to another legend, the Macho Man Randy Savage. There may be some minor improvements to his face sculpture, though I'm not entirely certain. To cap off the trailer, the cover is revealed at the end, then 3 versions of the game, which are Standard, Deluxe and Special Edition, which this year is based on the 25 years of the NWO. The release date for 2K22 is the 11th of March, and finally we have 3 versions of The Undertaker as the pre-order bonus. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any of these versions in this trailer. So there you have it. That was the new WWE 2K22 trailer, and some things you might have missed. Overall, I enjoyed this trailer, but what did you think? And is there anything that you spotted that we missed? Make sure to leave us a comment, why not drop a like on this video, and until the next one, thanks for watching.